Hi clan, I'm Max Beta here to talk with you about the wall when we reach the level 90. I killed the first Harbinger and then I was thinking, let's go to the next. The problem is, we killed the first Harbinger now at the level 90 monolith without being empowered. So the first Harbinger comes. And then you have the option to just starting your empowered monoliths. And then I started it. And then I faced a wall, a difficult. Then I was thinking what to do to surpass it. And it's about this we're going to talk today. Okay, I entered there. My build is lacking a lot. I have the build for level 8 that I'm using until the level 100. That is basically what I am trying to do now. But I have things that doesn't just fit my build, like Font of the Erased with no legendary affix that could help me, like this one, Healing Effect, even cold damage, health regeneration. That really doesn't help me. And that happens 2 times. I desperately working to find a mana regeneration thing so this build for Blade Dancer can really shines. But I'm not here to talk about the Blade Dancer build today, but what to do when you face the gap at level 90. Then I have some answers. First, finish the monoliths at of level 90. Well, I didn't did it, of course. I am almost a pro player, 1000 hours of last epoch. Why would I? That got, by example, in the Spirits of Fire, my first Harbinger. And why would I do normal monoliths without empowered at Last Ruin and Winter of Age? There's no reason for that. Then if you go monoliths at level 90, you'll be okay. You will not face difficult and you can climb at a slow pace. But most of the time, that's not what we need. Then to cover that gap, to have a level 90 character to face a level 100 monolith with 100 corruption that basically gives us lots of extra difficult, we need to upgrade our gear and our build. So the first thing I recommend you is to stop playing your custom build and go work in a build that actually works. So start looking for the right sites. I'm using Last Epoch tools or maxrow.gg or even YouTube. And if you are playing Blade Dancer, check my builds as well. You're welcome. Okay, so we have this to look and we have builds to follow. But okay, I can place the passive points the same. I can have my skill points placed the same. However, the items is the problem. The main goal of Last Type of Grind is to get new good items. So now we have to exploit the mechanics of getting new items. The first mechanic is the item faction. You have to start using it right away. I am a Circle of Fortune player because in the last season I played Merchant's Guild and it was really easy. I didn't feel this gap at level 90. I just got a bunch of very strong items in the Merchant's Guild and so my leveling was really easy. But I have a problem, had a problem with that. After I got to 300, 400 corruption, I wanted to reach 1000 corruption. And then to cover the end game of the end game, then I have problems with the Merchant's Guild. Every item is inflated, good items are always over 1 billion gold, so there is very hard to play Merchant's Guild after 600 corruption, let's say. But to avoid that, I started this season in Circle of Fortune. But now the problem is not in the end of the end game, but in the early end game. And then this level 90 is being a problem. So what you do? If you are in Merchant's Guild, go and buy the OP items that you see in your face. You have now tokens that can allow you to buy items without having the rank. So this is more amazing yet, and very good to Merchant's Guild early progress. But if you are a Circle of Fortune, it's time to go to the observatory and try to target your best items you can in the best way you like. Don't forget to use your lenses to filter it and go for it. So if you want more info about uh, how to use the Circle of Fortune lenses and things like that, the internet's all over to look for it, but not for this video. Okay, then you are doing this, but even me, I'm facing challenge with. I got like four, four, six, 14 amulets, exalted amulets, prophecies, and I fulfilled them. And in none of those prophecies, I got a good amulet that I could use, a tier 7 one. I was looking for first, mana regeneration tier 7, and secondly, physical penetration tier 7, or even physical damage that could do. I think I found some, but I don't want to waste my good amulet here, Evolution's End, with 2 plus all skills with physical damage. Then I'm really waiting for the mana regeneration thing for this build. It's needed. Then after 6 prophecies with 14 amulets each, that is more than it's 84 amulets, exalted amulets. I didn't get any tier 7 mana regeneration. So even the item faction could not do the thing at first glance. So keep doing it. Farm your favor, go make the prophecies, or farm your favor and boy items. Right. But that's not working. Then we have another faction to exploit it. For item farming, I'm exploiting something really amazing. And you get in Woven faction the Weaver's Tree, and you get 1 point every time you do a Woven Echo, a new Woven Echo. And there are some that I'm not able to do yet, like the Champions Colossian. I'm not able to face the 3 champions right now. And also the Bloodline Glade is like a pack of evolved Rift base. I killed like 3 and died to the 4th. And here I can do this one, I will do it and get 1 more unspent points. Most of them you can also do in your level. Okay, level 90 is a problem, but you can do empowered monoliths with a bit of difficulty, or maybe not. So if you are going to have here the Weaver's Tree, I recommend or you go to this Forsaken Weaponry, and when a nemesis escapes through portal after being empowered, drop exalted weapons. So if you are in need of weapons, this is a good mechanic to go. And then you go to Commoner Riches. Is with Commoner Riches that I got my Traitor Stone Legendary Potential tool with 2 Dexterity skills and critical strike chance. So I place a Traitor Stone here, and eventually they will drop a good Traitor Stone for me. And you can do this with any weapon. Okay, I already have my weapon. It's really well. I made the upgrade, and then I have to go to the next step. The next step is to have Ravok runes. To have Ravok runes, I recommend this one, Fury and Fortune. All her enemies are permanently enraged, but they drop additional runes and glyphs. This is something very dangerous, because they are enraged, have more attack speed. However, if you are not doing 100 monoliths, like doing dungeons and normal monoliths, everything will be easy to you. So this one will scale a bit of difficult, but will not be that much difficult, and you're then going to get more Rune of Redemptions and Rune of Ravoks. I got some tier 7 items, but not with good affixes. Then why not Rune Redemptions to try to get a better affix? And then Runa Ravok, I did a good thing with it. I got a boots with tier 7 hybrid health. That's not what I want right now. I could have done that with a belt, and that is my next step. So I need tier 7 hybrid health exalted item. So then I can make this Brewmaster buckle with a tier 7 hybrid health. That will increase my health by a lot. I will have lots of endurance, and I will not be dead by one hit kills. So this is the decent upgrade that will get me to at least 300 corruption in my belt slot. So this will do very, very good. Another thing, if you are going to be critically hit a lot, Woven of Flesh is also amazing. See that I got increased health on it as legendary affix. So with this, I can survive a lot better with more health. But I just got like a really breaking damage. I had a Earrings with tier 7 dexterity that was amazing. But with 500 more health, well, let's go with Woven Flesh and stop dying. So we have to make a balance between damage and survivability. It's not just go for damage. Think about it. It's not only damage. You need to survive damage as well. Then with this balance, you make your way further. Okay. Then we also have another mechanic that I'm using now is from the lizards. I'm playing most of the time the shrine of this one, False Temple. I can't do Lostwood Folly and fight the 3 Fate Weavers at 100 corruption, unfortunately. Then I can only do False Temples. False Temples are a very easy map and very cheap in here to buy them. So they just cost 750 amber. And you can get this by going to crypts and tombs. So get lots of amber, trade to False Temple, and be happy. And do False Temple most of the time. False Temple has a lot of enemies, so you get more experience, you drop more items. Have also nemesis that drop there, and you can farm there for more items and XP and try to getting stronger through false temples. Moreover, if you want to get more false temples, you are going to, and false temples has one thing, you have lots of shrines, and we have here loot lizard shrines are more common in your echoes. So with that lots of shrines, you are going to have more shrines with loot lizards. And when that happens, you spawn lots of loot lizards, and all of them can guarantee a unique item. So every time you get this big spot, and I have a video about this in here in my channel, you are going to get like 10 to 15 unique random items to check about. So this is amazing, and I'm using this strategy with the lizards and the shrines. And also for the other maps, also good, because if we're going to play this, I don't want to change my Weaver's tree every time. Go with all lizard possible nodes from the Weaver's tree. And here, the master tip is this one. Here, Echoing Riches. Place your armor or jewelry item to upgrade it in this slot. You have a chance to drop a pile of similar items as an extra reward when you receive Echo rewards. Okay, what is this? When you finish a node, an Echo, in your monolith, you're going to get that gem in the middle, and when that happens, you have a chance to drop the item that you place it here. The thing is, it is most of the time like the item you place it. So I recommend you to get a Weaver's item here, and with the most number of Weaver's Will before you start revealing the legendary affixes. So by example, I have here the I got a 18 Weaver's Wheel item and just drop it a 19 one. So I get the 19 one and swap. I did this since 10. I need a new Gambit of the Erased. Gambit of the Erased is very powerful in rogue builds, and we have this in each class. In this stage of the game is one of the best relics you could have. Then I'm going to get this at more or less 43, 44. I, in my past season, got this to fight for 50, 40, no, sorry, 24, 23, 25 Weaver's Well. And that will be common. That will be common. I did this a lot in the past season, and with more than 21 Weaver's Well, we're almost every time getting double tier 7 relics or double tier 7 any of the other armor with Weaver's Well. So this is amazing. You can also do this in Weaver's Will weapons. So in this one here, you can always do this with Weaver Will in any other place here, except for this one. That is another thing. But go for Weaver Will's items here, and every time you get a new Weaver's Will with a bigger number, place it here. I just forgot I place false temples here in this woven riches and this in illumined riches. So I have a chance to have free shrine echoes for me as well. And then as I'm also looking for Weaver Wheels items in case rings, gloves, relics, and maybe belts, I'm also using woven treasures and prime weaver. So this is the way I'm looking effectively and strategically for items. Maybe your build don't go for weaver wheels items. That's strange, but you can go for another ways to bind items. Like I told you, Nemesis for weapons, and go all your way through tomb and crypts and focus on our bosses, or go into super arenas. That is amazing to get faster XP, so you can go for better arenas here and do your thing. But at this moment, I'm doing this. This is my tip. And then, if you are not if you are at this level and empowered monoliths and you want to get an extra challenge, I also recommend to use your keys. Maybe you already have many of them, as me, and try to do Soulfire Bastion if you are Circle of Fortune, and if you are Merchant's Guild, go for Lightless Arbor, and then use Scale Charm. That will help you with more lizards, but that will not scale with the Weaver's Tree, so don't think about it. Just go there, farm, because in there you can farm a lot and have extra XP for this level, and also a very chance of drop good things. So I recommend using your keys. Just go for Sanctum if you have some unique item to upgrade to legendary. Otherwise, don't go there. Arenas are also good, but not for items, but for leveling. The only extremely good item that is almost making me to go to face arenas now is the Vion's Chariot. It's a boots that gives increased damage by move speed. I have good move speed with my build, and I can increase this to 150 while in combat, and that would increase a lot my damage. So, and also give all resistances and good move speed. So it's an amazing boot. The Varun's Chariot is amazing for every build. Every build could use it. So I recommend Arena if you're looking just for this build. Okay, if you're going to look for items, don't go there. And this is the strategy to get better. Don't forget blessings. If you were able to do empowered monoliths, go for your best blessings all the time. Like this plus 12 can become plus 20. We can have our 70 critical strike avoidance. We can have critical multiplier, health, mana, and things like that. And I'm doing this as well. I'm trying to get more mana here, as I'm not getting mana regeneration things, so this will help a lot. And if you have any more tip, or if you want to know anything more, just place in the comments your question. I will answer it with pleasure. Follow me for more content and like for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.